Hi there friends, I'm back with a second page from my baby book album, and this is the first page that I am going to be trying out the pocket page scrapbooking. So I'm going to be matting my pictures first in the pockets. I found that these pockets that I'm using are not true 4x6. They're a little wider than 6 inches, and so I'm going to be matting my pictures on white cardstock, just 8.5 by 11 cardstock that I buy as a rim at Walmart. They are just the right and a weight, I guess you should say, the weight that I like for making cards, and so I'm just going to use that one. And I think the reason, another reason why I decided to go with white is so that the other side of this pocket sheet protector, I can just put in my page, or I mean my pictures, with the same mat without making, without having a hard time with it because it's white. It could work with any pictures or any elements in there. So I'm actually going to be using 6 pictures, I believe, in this page. So 3 on the pocket and then 3 on the 12 by 12 layout that I'm going to be making to go with this double page spread. So I cut out that yellow paper from the cut apart sheet of the Echo Park Bundle of Joy paper, and then now I'm just going to be decorating it, and I decided I was going to fill up that white space with this brown diagonal accent, and I'm just building layers here. Like I said before, this is my first time to really do any type of pocket scrapbooking, and so I don't really know what to expect, but so far so good. I still, because the one thing that I was afraid of if I do jump into pocket scrapbooking is the ability to be able to decorate my pages, and so with this one I was able to add accents to it, which makes me happy. So I don't know what style this sheet protector is. Like I said, I'm new to this pocket scrapbooking thing, but it has 3 4x6 slots and then 6 2x3 slots. And so I'm going to be putting my pictures on the 4x6 slots and then fill up the rest of the pages, or rest of the page, with 2x3, yeah, it's 2x3 little papers. And this is the coordinating or the accompanying 12 by 12 page for this layout. The pictures are still from the photo shoot that I did with my son, and I printed them all at 4x6 because I couldn't, I don't know, maybe because I'm the mom or because I'm also the photographer, I don't know, but I printed all of the images that I had taken. I think there was like 40 some pictures that I was able to get from this photo shoot that I did with my son, and I printed them all at 4x6 just so that when it's time to scrapbook I can just pick which one I really want to add to my books, and then I'll have a lot of extra for some other projects that I could think of. That little camera accent is from We Are Memory Keepers. I guess it's called accent sheets. I don't know what it's called, but it's mainly for pocket scrapbooking, because it has like 3x3 papers, which that photo element is one of them. And then it had some stars and hearts, die cut hearts and stuff like that. But anyways, I am adding it to with 3x4 photos, and then that brown paper is from a basic gray paper pad. Sorry, I'm kind of talking slow. I'm trying to think where I got all of these um, items. I guess I should write them down before I start doing voiceovers. How do you guys do it? How do you do your voiceovers and remember which products that you have used? Anyways, let me know on the comment section so I can be more organized when I do my voiceover next time. That dot paper is from the Echo Park line. Um, and then I'm just trimming this brown paper, and I actually trimmed it a little too small because when I put all my elements in there, you're not going to be able to see a lot of that paper, but it's okay because I'm going to be using some of that paper anyways on the other side, and that's my plan so that it will look cohesive when I put them in my album. So I had put some of the elements that I did on one side on the other side, and then vice versa. That brown paper that I just slipped um, up on the top of my album is also from that basic gray line, which I'm flipping through right now. I like this paper. I forgot what the collection is called, but it has like the turquoise and the browns and oranges, a lot of kind of colors that I can connect with my son. And so these are just papers from my stash. Like I said, I used that iris container that I had bought in December to put together a kit that I will be going through when I work on this baby album. And so far, so good. It has worked for me because they're all together and the color schemes are all pretty much aligned with one another, even though they're from different companies. And I love that it's all in one area. Now this paper I believe is a pink paisley, and it's an older line. I believe it's called Nantucket, and I'm going to punch out a border from it, and so I just decided to punch the top, and then I'm going to punch the side of it just so I don't have to cut um, the strip on the bottom. And there are my scallop strips, which I'm going to adhere on 3 different places in my layout. And I trimmed that one 4x6 photo to about a 4x4 just because it had too much excess empty space. So I'm cutting that out, and then here I am again working on this layout. I believe this is a different day. That's another thing that I really love about having a scrapbook room is I can just walk away and not have to worry about cleaning up everything. There was a point in the beginning of my scrapbooking where I was scrapbooking on our dining table. And so if you're new and you're feeling like you need to have a space but you can't, don't worry, you're gonna get there. We all we all get to that point where we're gonna get a space and make it our own. So one of the reasons why I used the brown color in this layout is because of the skin tone of my son. I think it blends really well, especially since the photos, the background is just plain white. It breaks up some of that bright colors on the page, on the pictures. And so I just trimmed that scallop border into 3 different sizes so I can put him in 3 different sections of my layout. And I'm adhering everything. Right now I just want him flat because I'm going to add some elements to it. These are wood veneer shapes from American Crafts, and I decided to use the heart and put it on the top of the already existing heart of that die cut shape with the camera. And then these are just stickers from that Bundle of Joy collection, and I'm adhering some of them with, I think the little one is with foam dots, foam adhesive, and then another one that I'm just gonna tuck in there. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I can't remember. Oh, I think I will, but I'm going to put it on a different side. And I just cut out my dimensional adhesive. Oh no, I guess I'm going to stick it there. I can't remember what I did with this page. But I am going to add one more sticker, and I used the owl, and I'm just going to tuck it in on top so that it's like sitting on that tree branch on the top. And then I'm going to add a strip of pattern paper. I'm going to cut it into a notch and adhere it on the bottom. And then while I was photographing this page, I realized that I should have added a little bit more accent on the bottom to coordinate with the pocket page, because it seems like the one side with the pocket pages had more accents than this other side, but I'll do that next time. So I'm now working on the pocket page side, and I'm just going to be filling up all of the other empty slots. That baby boy stats, that's a cut apart from the Echo Park line, and I am going to be writing down his stats in there. It has the age and the height and the weight and even personality, which I thought was really cute. But I'm going to add that at a later time. I actually haven't written anything on there, so I will do that next time. And I'm just going through my papers to see which ones will be good, and I'm kind of getting lazy, so I just grab one of those cut apart and then lay it over the paper I want to cut, and then just cut it away with that. So it wasn't, the cuts are not really that straight, but it's okay. I don't mind that. And here are some chipboard letters from Basic Gray. I forgot what line it is, but I got that a Tuesday morning, and I'm just going to, I was going to line him up like that with his name, but then it just, and I just decided to do it differently. And you will see me. Hi friends, so I had to cut out my narration session earlier because my son was just woke up from his nap, and so this is kind of the second or the next session that I'm doing for the narration of this layout. So as you can see, I am just dressing up all of the blocks that I had cut out for that the pocket scrapbooking side of my layout. It's a double page spread, and so I've decided I'm going to use one side 12 by 12 and then another side pocket scrapbooking. And so I don't know if I've already said that earlier. I didn't rewound my my voiceover, so I don't know what else I've already said. But anyways, I'm just layering them up with paper, and then I work with like one block at a time, one 2 by 3 piece at a time. And so as you can see, that paper started with the kind of a plain teal, and then I added some brown paper, and then also the scallop border. And then I have a sticker that I wanted to add with dimensions, and then decided to add that over the sheet protector instead of inside, so that the sheet protectors will still lay flat and I won't have to worry about it bulking up. So the bulk will be over the sheet protector. And then here I am creating a frame around that brown paper with really thin strips of pattern paper. I believe I cut it down to about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then I'm just going to be putting that, slipping that into the sheet protector, and then I'm going to add the chipboard letters of my son's name over the sheet protector. I think I like the idea of adding bulk items over the sheet protector versus in it, just so that the pictures and elements inside the protectors won't warp. I've had that happen with my 12 by 12 page when I do put them in the sheet protectors, and then I view them on a later date, and then they're kind of warped because of the paper bulking in certain places. So there I put in his name, and I'm just adding a little bit more pieces. I actually really have enjoyed making this page and working with the pocket scrapbooking side of it. I think the main thing that I did is try to do them a little bit at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed with all of the things that I need to fill. So here I am adding some punched stars. I punched it out on yellow paper and also on vellum. I decided to use the vellum just so that it will have an accent, but yet not to introduce any more different colors. And then I'm going to be adding them kind of on a, how do you say it, in a line type, like stars falling down. That's what I was thinking. And so I'm adding some twine, American Crafts twine, using a little bit of glue dots to dot them in 3 different places. And then I'm going to fasten the end on the back of that 2x3 paper with some tape. And then I'm going to add my stars. So it's like the stars are falling down. And then because I used vellum, I'm going to add some rhinestones in the center just to hide the adhesive that I had put on to adhere the stars. And so this is the only bulky part of my sheet protector. I guess I could have done these stars on the sheet protector itself, but I think that will be hard. So I just put that on top, and the only really layer on there is the rhinestone. So there is my finished page, and here are some more details. I hope you guys follow along and subscribe to see my next video, and comment below, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.